One of the more practical tools I've used lately is this electric stapler from WORKPRO. For starters, I'm a huge fan of the brand, and if you're not familiar with them, you should check them out. I'm actually using their heavy-duty gloves for the stapler demonstration, but in any event, I love the electric stapler because it takes the physicality out of a staple gun. We're going to compare this to my Dewalt staple gun shortly, and the effort needed to operate the Dewalt is significantly more. The electric motor for the WORKPRO just makes it a breeze. You'll simply lightly press the trigger and the gun does the rest. And when you're trying to be precise, the more effort and force you need, the less chance you have of actually being precise. It's loaded just like your standard staple gun, but since this one has more options for staple sizes and brad nails, there's some strategy needed with placement, and it's really easy to do. The brad nails are loaded to the left, and the other staples either sit inside the designated slot or just on top of it. Something like this is great for anyone who's needing precision without much effort and force, like for upholstery repairs or beginning DIYers or elderly or people with Alzheimer's or just low hand muscle, or frankly just people that are tired of having to press so hard for a standard staple gun. But it's fully battery powered for complete flexibility, and it's rechargeable, so I love that it's cordless. I love that it's batteryless. Anything that I don't need to buy batteries for is a win in my book. But this staple gun fires up to 1,100 staples on a single charge and 60 staples per minute. So it really allows you to do a large amount of work in a short and efficient time. And if there's any question between where the staples or the brad nails go, you can simply look on the front of it and that guide here will tell you. But in any event, let's go ahead and compare it to the Dewalt.
So here we're comparing the Dewalt staple gun to this WORKPRO electric one. The Dewalt and the WORKPRO about the same weight. The WORKPRO is obviously a little bit larger because it does have a little bit of the electrical components to it. However, this one, as great as the Dewalts are, it's much harder to squeeze, whereas this one, once that trigger is pulled, it's virtually effortless. So that's one thing that I do love about this. It also has that safety feature. The reason it's not gonna go off right now is simply because it is not being pressed down to the fullest extent. But in any event, I really like both. However, the ease of the WORKPRO is really quite convenient, plus the fact that it doesn't weigh much more, slightly larger but not much, and it's much more versatile with the 5-in-1 components. Being able to do the brad nails as well as the staples is obviously fantastic. So overall, very big fan of the WORKPRO, highly recommend it. If you're in the market for something like this, makes for a great gift either for yourself or for somebody that you know. As always, reach out anytime with questions or concerns, and hope you guys have a great day.